The attempt to end my husband's life was a horrible, distressing experience. Now, the silence around it feels heavy. I can't help but wonder, why didn't law enforcement officials arrest the shooter before the speech? There is definitely more to this story, and we need to uncover the truth.
Melania Trump spoke in a rare interview on Wednesday, saying her husband's survival after an assassination attempt in July was a miracle. Trump was wounded in the July assassination attempt that took place during a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, and resulted in several bystanders being killed as well as the gunman, Thomas Crooks. The full interview with Earhart is set to premiere on Fox and Friends Thursday morning, but host Sean Hannity aired a sneak preview of the conversation with the former First Lady. Melania was promoting her new book simply titled Melania and described in the book what she was doing the day of the assassination attempt on July 13. She wrote that she was watching the rally on television, paused it, and began working. She later received a call from her chief of staff saying that her husband was okay, but there had been a shooting. I ran to TV and rewound it, and I was only a few minutes behind. I didn't see it live, but maybe a few minutes later. When I saw it, nobody really knew yet, because when you see him on the floor and you don't know what really happened, Melania told Earhart. She then went on to talk about the most recent attempt on the former president's life earlier this month at his golf course in West Palm Beach, Florida. Trump was playing golf on September 15 when Secret Service agents noticed the muzzle of a semi-automatic rifle peeking out from the bushes. The suspect, Ryan Ralph, fled the scene and was arrested in the neighboring county later that day. Melania said she was in New York City at the time and said she saw the news on TV and immediately called to make sure everything was all right. I saw it on the television, and as soon as I saw it, I called again, and he was okay because the Secret Service was. The guys were fantastic, and I think both events, they were really miracles. If you really think about it, July 13th was a miracle. That much, and he would not be with us, Melania said.
So the assassination attempts, the first one is in Butler, Pennsylvania, and you write about watching the assassination attempt on TV, and you started working, and you were distracted, so you pushed pause. So you didn't see that first assassination attempt, and someone called you, I think your chief of staff maybe called you and said, he's okay, but there's been a shooting. What happened next?
I ran to the TV and I rewinded and I watched it. I was only a few minutes behind, and something, I guess, looked over me, so I didn't really see live, but maybe, 3 minutes, few minutes later. But when I saw it, it was only, nobody really knew yet,
right?
Because when you see him on the floor and you don't know what really happened.
And then a few weeks later, there's another attempt on your husband's life at your golf course. Where were you, and what was your reaction to this attempt?
I was in New York City, actually, and I saw it on the television. And as soon as I saw it on television, I called again, and he was okay because Secret Service were great. The guys that they were with him, they were fantastic. And I think both of the events, they were really miracles. If you really think about it, the July 13 was a miracle, like that much, and he could not be with us.
During the interview, Melania also spoke of the August 2022 FBI raid of her Mar-a-Lago home. She said the house manager texted her and told her the FBI was searching the home. She wrote in the book that they searched her bedroom, closet, office, and personal items, and even searched her son Barron's room. It made me angry, invasion of privacy, and the way it was done, I was really surprised. I saw unpleasant stuff that nobody wants to see, And you get angry because nobody should be putting up with that kind of stuff, she said. FBI raided Trump's Florida property in an attempt to recover classified government documents the Justice Department says the former president illegally kept after leaving office.